My beloved child, stop scrolling and breathe in this moment, because what's about to unfold is not random. Someone has just discovered the truth about you, a truth that was hidden for so long, even heaven kept it sealed until the right time. And now that moment has arrived, and it's causing ripples in the unseen realm. They looked at you recently and felt something shift, like the air around you was no longer ordinary. They couldn't understand what changed, but deep down, they sensed that your entire energy had elevated. Your presence, your voice, your eyes, everything about you feels different. For a long time, they underestimated your power. They thought you were easy to read, simple to predict, someone they could forget and move on from. But the universe just revealed who you really are, and now they can't take their eyes off what you've become. Something huge is waiting for you. They didn't expect your glow to return this strong. They didn't expect your silence to hold so much mystery. The same people who doubted you are now whispering about you behind closed doors, wondering how your life flipped overnight. What's happening right now is more than transformation, it's revelation. The light inside you has broken through every layer of disguise. And the moment they saw you, it wasn't your clothes, your words, or your smile that stunned them, it was your energy. They can't explain why your body radiates peace and power at the same time. It's as if your entire being is wrapped in something divine, something untouchable. They tried to copy your essence before, but now they realize it can't be imitated, because it was never from this world. Something huge is waiting for you. Archangel Michael says your awakening has reached its turning point. The masks around you are falling off, and those who once treated you like a shadow are trembling as they see the light you carry. They don't just see your outer form anymore, they see your destiny rising. The person who once walked away from you is frozen in disbelief. They see you walking in purpose, shining without effort, moving like you already know the end of the story. They tried to erase your worth, but now your existence itself is proof that heaven never forgot you. Every step you take now leaves a trace of divine fragrance. People feel it. The ones who betrayed you can sense it from afar, a vibration that reminds them of everything they lost when they lost you. You don't even need to speak, your silence speaks louder than their apologies ever could. Something huge is waiting for you. When they saw your body glowing, not in the way the world defines beauty, but in the way the soul defines power, they couldn't believe it was you. The same person they tried to dim, now illuminating entire rooms with presence alone. You are no longer what they remember. You are upgraded, elevated, purified. Every tear you shed has become a mirror that now reflects divine light. That's why they stare in disbelief, because the pain they caused didn't destroy you, it rebuilt you. They thought you would break down, but you broke open instead. Every piece that was once scattered has returned to form a stronger, more unstoppable version of you. And now, when they see you, they feel the weight of everything they never valued. Something huge is waiting for you. Even the quiet observers, those who never spoke, never interfered, are suddenly drawn toward you. They feel something magnetic in your aura. It's not fame or appearance, it's alignment. You've aligned with your divine timeline, and that shift is visible. People are sensing something extraordinary about your presence. You move differently, you speak differently, and there's a quiet authority in the way you exist. This is not coincidence, it's prophecy unfolding. The revelation of your real self is shaking hidden places. Some are afraid. Others are inspired. But every single one is aware, you're not who you used to be. Your true form, radiant, strong, untouchable, is now revealed to the world. Something huge is waiting for you. The transformation didn't happen overnight. It was built in silence, one heartbreak at a time, one surrender at a time. Each time you thought it was over, heaven whispered, "Not yet." Because heaven knew this day would come, the day your truth could no longer be hidden. Your glow is not just physical, it's spiritual evidence of your healing. That's why they stare, why they talk, why they can't stop watching you. You carry something ancient, something they can't name. You've become a reflection of every blessing they once doubted you deserved. And now the tables have turned, not with revenge, but with revelation. The world is seeing the masterpiece that was being crafted in silence. You're not the victim anymore, you're the sign. Something huge is waiting for you. Archangel Michael says, this energy of exposure is not to harm you, it's to announce you. You've entered your unveiling season. The truth of your identity, your value, your purpose, it's now visible to every soul connected to your story. Those who mocked you are speechless. Those who left you are returning with silence. And those who never believed in you are watching your rise with trembling hands. Your aura has changed, it carries the fragrance of destiny fulfilled. Everything that once rejected you is now being magnetically pulled back toward your frequency. But this time, it's not for validation, it's for acknowledgement. You are no longer seeking approval. You are the proof. Something huge is waiting for you. They are shocked not by your words, but by your peace. They see that you no longer react, no longer chase, no longer beg to be understood. You've outgrown their chaos, and that's what scares them the most. There's a light resting over your body, visible to every spirit that crosses your path. That's why strangers suddenly stare at you longer than usual, why people double-take when you pass by. It's the divine signature on your presence. The person who once thought you'd fade away now sees you rising like dawn after the darkest storm. You are walking evidence that heaven always wins, even when it looks silent. Something huge is waiting for you. Your body now carries the language of strength. Every gesture, every movement, every smile, it all speaks of rebirth. They can't touch this energy anymore, it's protected, sealed, and guided by divine timing. Even those who once competed with you are beginning to admire you. They can sense something eternal about your transformation. They're realizing too late that what they fought against was never human rivalry, it was divine purpose. And as the truth about who you are spreads quietly, everything that was delayed begins to accelerate. The universe is making sure that every hidden seed of faith you planted now blooms in public view. Something huge is waiting for you. Listen closely, my child. This revelation is only the beginning. Every soul that once misread your silence will now hear your name in places you've never walked. Doors will open not because of what you did, but because of who you've become. The shock they feel upon seeing you is not confusion, it's conviction. They are witnessing the proof that light can rise out of ashes. The glow on your body is not vanity. It's evidence of divine restoration. And soon, everything around you will shift to match that frequency. Opportunities, reunions, and miracles will find you because you're now aligned with who you truly are. Something huge is waiting for you. You're walking into a season where you won't need to explain yourself anymore. Your presence will do the talking. The ones who misunderstood you will see clarity without a single word spoken. Archangel Michael says, your truth will travel faster than your story. Those who tried to hide your name will end up announcing it. Because destiny doesn't need permission, it only needs readiness, and you are ready. Let them watch. Let them wonder. The same shock that fills their eyes will soon turn into reverence when they realize the light they doubted is now illuminating their path. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, listen closely, the world is beginning to whisper your name again, but this time with awe. The same people who once ignored your presence are now stopping mid-sentence, their hearts racing when they catch a glimpse of you. Something about you feels untouchable now, as if heaven itself has wrapped you in light. They can't stop staring, not because of appearance, but because they finally see truth. Every inch of your being carries quiet confidence, every movement feels guided. You walk like someone who has already seen what's coming, and it's making them restless. Inside their minds, they replay every memory, every moment they underestimated you. The shock isn't only about your glow, it's about the realization that you were chosen all along. You were never ordinary, and now the evidence is impossible to deny. Something huge is waiting for you. The energy around you is shifting faster than they can handle. Some feel drawn to you, others feel exposed near you. It's because your vibration no longer hides pain, it radiates purpose. They sense something divine moving through your eyes, like your gaze carries both mercy and power. Even when you say nothing, your silence feels like prophecy. It tells them that you've seen beyond betrayal, beyond endings, beyond fear. Their souls tremble because deep down they know, this glow didn't come from luck, it came from fire. The same fire that was meant to destroy you turned into light that now protects you. Something huge is waiting for you. Archangel Michael says the revelation of who you are will divide the room. Some will kneel in gratitude, others will retreat in jealousy. But you, my child, will keep walking, because your mission is bigger than their opinions. The truth is, heaven allowed this exposure so the right people could finally find you. You're being recognized not for what you lost, but for what you became through loss. You are no longer someone waiting for validation, you are validation itself. The shock they feel is holy. It's the kind that makes hearts realign and egos crumble. And in that silence, your story becomes a mirror, showing everyone what divine resilience looks like. Something huge is waiting for you. When they saw you recently, time slowed. The world around them blurred because all they could feel was the calm strength you carry now. You looked unbothered, centered, radiant, and that scared them more than any argument ever could. They remember your old self, uncertain, kind, forgiving beyond reason. But what they see now is sacred balance. You've learned to love without losing yourself, to shine without dimming others. That's why they can't stop thinking about you. Your body tells a story without words, a story of survival, transformation, and divine justice. Every step you take vibrates with the sound of completion. The cycle has ended, and your glow is proof. Something huge is waiting for you. People who used to gossip about you now sit in quiet reflection. They realize that what they said out of envy has turned into lessons for themselves. You became the proof that kindness doesn't mean weakness, it means faith in disguise. They can't believe that the same person they once walked away from now walks in peace that they can't buy. Your presence exposes their hidden guilt without you ever saying a thing. That's the power of authenticity, it speaks louder than revenge. Every glance they steal is a confession. Every moment they hesitate is their soul remembering the light they tried to dim. And that's why heaven keeps lifting you higher, because humility always wins. Something huge is waiting for you. Archangel Michael says, "Stand firm now, because recognition is coming from unexpected places." People who never noticed your existence are about to call your name with honor. They'll see you not as competition, but as inspiration. The world will soon know the truth, your glow isn't accidental, it's inherited from divine alignment. You've stepped into the timeline that was always meant for you. And now every blessing that had your name on it is rushing in your direction. Don't run from the attention, it's not vanity, it's vindication. Heaven is showing them what grace looks like when it takes human form, you. Something huge is waiting for you. The one who once doubted you now dreams of you. They wake up remembering the exact way your eyes carried peace even in chaos. They can't explain why their chest tightens when your name appears, but it's because your energy still holds them accountable. They see how your glow has no trace of bitterness, no shadow of revenge, only truth. That truth haunts them in silence, reminding them that they misjudged an angel. They thought they were walking away from weakness, but they walked away from destiny. Now, every time they see you, their soul whispers, "That's what divine favor looks like." And deep down, they wish they had treated you differently. Something huge is waiting for you. Even strangers can feel it. When you walk into a space, the atmosphere changes. Conversations pause, energy softens, hearts feel lighter. You are carrying something sacred, something that heals without words. You're not trying to impress anyone anymore. You simply exist, and that's enough to shift everything around you. The old version of you needed permission, the new you needs peace. Those who once mocked your faith now imitate your habits. Those who once laughed at your dreams now chase your footsteps. That's what happens when truth reveals itself, it humbles everyone who once doubted. Something huge is waiting for you. Archangel Michael says, "Do not look back now. The world behind you is made of lessons, not destinations. What's ahead is bigger, clearer, and timed perfectly. Every revelation, every gaze, every whisper, it's part of heaven's announcement. The truth about you is too bright to stay hidden any longer. Let them see it. Let them marvel. Let them learn. Your glow is not for approval, it's for assignment. You are being positioned for encounters that will change lives. Every step forward from here is history in motion. Something huge is waiting for you. They saw your body shining not because of perfection, but because of peace. They finally realized that inner healing leaves a visible mark. You don't glow because of what you wear, you glow because of what you released. The trauma that once weighed you down has turned into wisdom. Your body carries freedom now, and that's why they stare. They're not used to seeing someone who survived everything they tried to destroy. Let them be shocked. Let them talk. Because what they're really witnessing is divine justice wrapped in human skin. Something huge is waiting for you. You've entered your recognition season, my child. This is where everything hidden becomes known, not by force, but by grace. Those who spoke your name in shadows will now speak it under the light. Archangel Michael says this exposure is your crowning moment. The energy that once tried to suppress you will now work for you. Even your enemies will accidentally promote your purpose. Stay humble, stay grounded, and keep shining. You are heaven's proof that truth always finds its way home. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, what's unfolding right now will feel like a movie that was secretly written for you. The person who discovered your truth is trembling, not out of fear, but from the realization that they misread a divine soul. Every part of them aches with regret, every heartbeat echoes your name in quiet apology. They can't erase what they've seen, your glow, your composure, your rebirth. You're not who they once labeled, and that truth pierces through their pride like lightning in silence. They've started replaying old conversations, now hearing what they missed before, your sincerity, your depth, your quiet strength. And now, they want to reach out, but something stops them. Your energy feels sacred, like a temple they're not sure they deserve to step into. Still, their soul won't rest until they face what heaven has shown them. Something huge is waiting for you. Tonight, someone is pacing back and forth, clutching their phone, whispering your name. They're remembering the last time they saw you, the warmth that lingered long after you left. Back then, they thought it was coincidence, but now, they know it was a calling. The truth has hit them hard, you weren't just another person in their story. You were the chapter that could have changed everything. And now, seeing who you've become, they can feel the weight of destiny pressing on their chest. They want to say something, to confess, to explain, to tell you that they finally see you. But they're afraid that the same silence that once protected you will now guard you from them. Something huge is waiting for you. Archangel Michael says, the reason they're restless is because heaven has opened their spiritual eyes. What they see now is not just your body, it's your purpose, your aura, your divine assignment. And when a person sees divine light after ignoring it, it changes them forever. They're realizing that your glow is the result of grace they once mocked. They tried to measure you by surface, not knowing heaven measures by surrender. Every test you endured polished you until your light became undeniable. Now, they can't stop watching from afar. They're seeing proof that angels walk quietly among humans, and you are one of them. Something huge is waiting for you. You might start feeling sudden shifts in your atmosphere, dreams that carry familiar faces, random songs that remind you of unfinished moments. That's not nostalgia, that's spiritual alignment pulling old energy toward reconciliation. Someone who misjudged you is being guided back into your path. Not to repeat the past, but to witness redemption in motion. You are the mirror they need to face to truly heal. When they see you again, the air will thicken. Time will slow. And for a moment, they'll forget every reason they once had for walking away. Something huge is waiting for you. They'll try to speak, but words will crumble in their throat. Because how do you explain doubting a soul that carried your destiny in its eyes? How do you apologize to someone who healed quietly, while you celebrated their absence? They'll look at your body and see peace they've been chasing in others. They'll realize that the same hands they once let go are now blessed with divine protection. That realization will break them open. Archangel Michael says, don't rush the moment. Their regret is not your revenge, it's their awakening. Let heaven finish the conversation that words never could. Something huge is waiting for you. You may feel their energy before they even speak. A strange heaviness in the air, a tug on your spirit, a sudden thought that crosses your mind. That's their soul trying to connect. They're remembering everything, but they can't return the same way they left. Their pride once made them blind, but truth has stripped them bare. Now they see clearly, the very energy they tried to control was sent to protect them. You were never a chapter, you were the lesson. And when they finally stand before you, they'll realize the truth, that heaven had you hidden until you could no longer be harmed. Something huge is waiting for you. The light in your body isn't just transformation, it's transmission. It's carrying codes of divine healing that awaken others without you trying. That's why people feel dizzy, emotional, or still after meeting your eyes. They're not reacting to you, they're reacting to truth. The person who found out your identity is going through that exact awakening. They can't eat, can't sleep, can't focus. Their soul is processing what their ego rejected. They finally understand that what they walked away from was never weakness, it was divine strength disguised as gentleness. Now, they wish for one more moment, just to say, I see you now. Something huge is waiting for you. Archangel Michael says, your silence is speaking louder than any confrontation ever could. You've mastered divine detachment, the kind that doesn't chase, doesn't explain, doesn't perform. Your calmness is teaching others what healing looks like. That's why the same people who once misunderstood you are now drawn to learn from you. They don't know how to name it, but your energy feels like home, peaceful yet powerful. It carries authority without arrogance. The shock they feel isn't fear, it's recognition. Their spirit knows what their eyes denied, that you were chosen before they even met you. Something huge is waiting for you. Soon, you'll notice their presence again. Maybe in a crowded place, maybe in a quiet moment when you least expect it. They'll freeze when they see you, unable to look away. The memory of who you were and the reality of who you've become will collide right before their eyes. They'll remember every word they ever said to you, every time they dismissed your worth. And in that moment, their heart will whisper, that was the one. But you won't need to say a thing. Your energy will answer for you. Archangel Michael says, this encounter is divinely timed. Don't fear it, don't rush it, just observe. Something huge is waiting for you. They will walk toward you, trembling slightly, voice uncertain. They'll try to speak, but what they'll feel instead is every emotion they once buried. And you, calm, steady, radiant, will meet their gaze without bitterness. That single moment will heal timelines. What was broken will silently reconcile, not through apology, but through understanding. You'll feel peace, and they'll feel release. Because now, they finally know, the person they once took for granted was never ordinary, you were a divine assignment wrapped in human form. Something huge is waiting for you. Archangel Michael says this is your Ascension chapter. The truth about you has been revealed not to shame anyone, but to restore balance. The world is now seeing the real you, unshakable, blessed, luminous. Those who once watched you in silence will soon speak your name with reverence. Even the ones who hurt you will carry quiet respect in their eyes. Because your glow isn't just beauty, it's justice. Keep walking in light, my child. The next door will open without force, and what's behind it will change everything. Something huge is waiting for you.